Yo, what's up everyone, the Transporter here. Welcome all my Lamborghini fans around the road. Today is the day. We've got about 2 weeks before, a week before the RPM expansion pack comes out. We've got all 5 cars revealed: the McLaren 570S, the Corvette Z06 2015, the Nissan GTR N377 Nismo. First time the Nissan has come, the Japanese manufacturer has come to Driveclub. The Dodge Challenger SRT 392. But today, before we get to all of that, which is coming June 30th, we've got to get through this. I promised it before, and I'm going to fulfill my promise now. We're going to put 2 high-end hyperclass Lambos together to see which is faster. So here we go. Round 1. We've got the Sesto Elemento, the lightweight 562 horsepower Gallardo powered a hyper thing that cost $3.4 million, or more than that, $1 billion. And we've got our other challenger, the much more powerful, much heavier but much more powerful Lamborghini Veneno. It's got 741 horsepower and does 230 miles an hour, 60 in 2.9 seconds compared to the Sesto Elemento 60 in 2.5 seconds. So I did promise that I'd do it before. Now we have a couple weeks before new expensive pack comes out. We're gonna do this thing right now. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna drive the Veneno and then drive the Sesto. I'm gonna see which is best. So let's do that now. Alright, here we are in the Veneno. As you drove it before, this thing has immense grip, although being heavy. What the good thing about it is that big old front splitter, rear diffuser, and this big wing and fin are keeping this car planted around here in Canada, in the track around Canada and Maplewood. That's why I took a liking to the Veneno. And we're comparing it to the LaFerrari. This is definitely up its alley. I mean, the LaFerrari might have 950 horsepower, but it has 750 horsepower from the V12 alone. That was cheating. Okay, 2 more laps in this. So the biggest issue that the system will face in terms of taking on this car is, of course, power. I mean, it is heavier, and this car is heavier, but it packs a lot more power, almost over 200 or so more horses than the Sesto Elemento. And it has an extra gear. It's the same 7-speed ISR found in the Aventador. But other than that, the weight will be a definite key role in this, because, as I said, this car is heavier, but that shouldn't stop it from being really, really fast on the track. But this thing is an absolute grip monster out of the way. Both cars have all-wheel drive, by the way, but this car has a lot more power, which will prove useful on the straights. I don't know about the corners though. Alright, round it up. That's gotta see pretty weak. That was weak. I'm fixing that. Alright, let that one slide. Let's accelerate out. And through there. Yeah, this thing is a definite grip monster. I really do think this time might be in over its head, but in the straights, the system does have an issue. In the corners, I don't know. Might be a close battle though. So that is the Veneno. Just a review of it. There's some points. Power is the biggest issue that it'll bring to the table when going up against the Sesto. Other than that, it remains mostly composed and stable around the track. Definite grip monster, one you might want to avoid. But at the same time, Veneno might be in over its head. But let's see if power really is the biggest issue. So let's switch cars now and grab the Sesto. Alright, this is the Sesto, and already lightness is woo! Already you see the massive weight difference. This thing is much easier to get round. Just put the power down into all-wheel drive. The thing is much easier to get around because it's much lighter. All that lightness does play an avid role in getting this current thing around corners just as quick. You don't have to even worry about anything. Just keep it in, and follow through. The straights might be an issue, as I said before. This car does have 562 horsepower compared to the Veneno 741. So on the straights, the Veneно's big torque and power difference, advantage will be the Sesto Elemento's undoing. But in the corners, this thing is a lot lighter, a lot easier to get around. So, not a lot of braking points, and a lot more time on the throttle than really lifting off. Lift off there. Whoa, that's wide. That's wide. Very wide. One more lap now. Fix that. Oh, dearie me. I'm off. But, yep. This car does feel a lot easier to handle. It does have, I think, race treads on. But the lightness is definitely the issue, definitely the sporting factor here. It'll lead to the Sesto Elemento's victory, if it does claim victory against the Veneno. Ugh! Heavens to Betsy! And through there we go. Oh, that was slow. That was slow. Back on it. Alright. That is the Sesto, ladies and gentlemen. Carbon fiber body and all that carbon fiber extra has led to this car being supremely light, definitely easier to go in the corners. I don't know about acceleration though, because there's a big power difference between it and the Veneno. But we shall see as you put these cars head to head. So this is how we're going to do it. We're going to do it in the best 2 out of 3. We're going to start in Canada. We're going to go to what is it? We're going to go to Cayuse Point. Not Cayuse Point. Yeah, Cayuse Point. See who's faster there. Then we're going to go to Bandipur, reverse, and see who's faster there. And if the Veneno takes 2 of them, or the Sesto Elemento takes 2 of them, that is the game. You will claim victory there. So, off to Cayuse Point is put these cars head to head. we have a tie now. Let's go on to the tiebreaker. We're going to go to Lake Soji in Japan. There you are, ladies and gentlemen, your winner, the Lamborghini Sesto Elemento. Now, weight, as I said before, was the biggest killer here. The Veneno, although more powerful, was a bit more timid and heavy to handle around the corners, even though it does grip pretty well. But I did find it a lot heavier and harder to handle than the Sesto. Sesto was really easy to handle. But even though both cars are fast, weight seems to be the prevalent issue between those two. So, you might have a very powerful car, but if it's heavy, then you're not really going anywhere, are you? So there you are. Lamborghini Sesto Elemento is the better Lambo in this picture. So if you've been driving the Veneno online, why get a Sesto? Drive the Sesto. Much lighter, much easier, better wins. So there you are. So I hope you guys enjoyed this comparison. Rate, comment, subscribe, tell me what you thought about it, and I will see you next time.
See your face in the crowd. You don't seem so far away. Nothing between us is empty space. Empty